There is not a coach in college football that I would rather hear speak than Dabo Swinney. Welcome to the Voice of College Football. Clemson, ACC kickoff going on at Wednesday and Thursday. We're all over it. Okay, let's get to it. But first, you need to hit the like button, subscribe right here at the Voice of College Football, and join us for our many shows over all the team channels. If you love college football, lock it in with us. We are here every day for you. All right, Dabo Swinney, first and foremost, whether it be at the main podium or on the offside session with reporters, when it came to anything over his head, meaning anything that he cannot control or have a say-so in, he left it alone. Playoff expansion, realignment, any of those things. Revenue sharing, he said, you know what? I don't have a say in it. Those decisions I'm going to leave up to our athletic director, our president, the conference commissioner. They make the decision. So there's no reason for me to even utter my opinion on this. I would not necessarily be that disciplined to be able to do that myself. I would say, you know what? I trust them. I respect them. But this is what I believe we should do. We should have a 12 or 16 team playoff. We should revenue share in this way. The conference realignment should look like this. Now, Dabo Swinney said, I don't have a say-so in that. I'm not going to comment. Smart. All right, let's get to other topics Dabo addressed. DJ Uiagalelei has lost weight. He's in better shape. According to Dabo, that was self-motivated by DJ, and he took it on. That's a difficult thing to do. He's a big, strong guy, and I always thought that was an asset in regards to durability and also obviously being difficult to bring down in the pocket. We see Florida State quarterback Jordan Travis going the other way, 185 pounds, bulking up by 20, 25, 30 pounds so he can be more durable and more difficult to bring down. But for DJ, he's going the other way, just believes that a leaner body is going to serve him well this season. Okay. The future of the ACC, again, Dabo not addressing that, but more focused on Clemson. He's always been an ACC guy. He has defended the ACC, defended the performance on the field, but at the same time, he has also separated Clemson to say, I can only control Clemson and our standards, our status, and our bar. And in recruiting, basically saying this has not come up. Anything about realignment and the future of the ACC has never come up regarding recruits. And he mentioned Christian Wilkins coming from Connecticut, Cade Klubnik from Texas, DJ from California. They want to come to Clemson, not necessarily the ACC, but the ACC has not been a detriment to Clemson recruiting. I think it's pretty astounding as well when talking about Clemson culture is that Dabo Swinney mentioned that, hey, the loyalty to the program is seen. It's obvious. 109 players participated in spring football at Clemson. 109 stayed at Clemson. Only 4 of the 65 Power 5 teams can make that claim that they lost no one in the transfer portal. All right. Also in recruiting, keep in mind that we remember Clemsoning, dumb term, but we remember Clemsoning. We remember Clemson being a 7 or 8 win team for a number of years. When Dabo arrived at Clemson, and he spoke to the message boards as well, wanting to get DJ benched because of the poor play in 2021. And Dabo said, hey, people didn't want me to be hired. They questioned my hiring. And when I won 6 games, they wanted me gone. Then I suddenly won 10 games, won the ACC for the first time in 20 years, won 10 games, double digits at Clemson for the first time in 20 years. Imagine that. And now here, a decade later, I win 10 games and I should be fired. But in regards to recruiting and what is expected of Clemson or how recruits view Clemson football, well, think about it. Clemson's been a national power, one of the 2 or 3 great teams, great programs in college football during the time in which these recruits would be watching college football. Dabo said, when I tell a recruit, when I first came here, we had not won the ACC in 20 years. We had not won double digits in 20 years. They can't believe it because we're Clemson now. Alabama, Ohio State, Clemson. Pretty much that's it. Georgia. Asked about the promotion from within of defensive coordinator Wes Goodwin and offensive coordinator Brandon Streeter. Of course, Dabo has been criticized for staying within the family, the community, the locker room there. And I'm not going to question that because he said that's not always, he prefers to go that route, and for good reason. It makes sense. If a guy is prepared to take that step and to be promoted, well, it's good for the culture. It's good for the rest of the community there, the family that you're building, to show that you're loyal and you reward and recognize those people that have earned the promotion. At the same time, if they're not prepared, well, you're setting yourself up for failure by promoting them when they're not prepared, and then also showing the culture within the locker room that you elevate people that aren't prepared. So bad message either way. But Dabo Swinney believes that both Goodwin and Streeter are ready for it. He mentioned Goodwin's been with the program since December of 2009. And Dabo Swinney says there's nobody that's been more prepared, doesn't come to work more prepared than Wes Goodwin. And for Brandon Streeter, hey, he's coached Sean Watson and Trevor Lawrence, two of the best in the business, two of the greatest of all time, not just at Clemson or the ACC, of all time in college football, and also, of course, recruited DJ and Cade Klubnik. Again, Dabo Swinney with the media. I am entertained and also intrigued because I think he showed some reservation here on the big topics, but he still gives you authenticity. And that's what I appreciate from Dabo Swinney. Your thoughts about Dabo down in the comment section below. Of course, don't forget to like the video, share the videos out on social media. If you enjoy the video, others will as well. So please share the video and subscribe right here at the Voice of College Football.